Time for a new Supercard video, and today we got a bunch of news from Supercard. Some of it expected, some of it came as a complete surprise because it's something they've never done before. So first off, let me start by saying that tomorrow we're all getting the free gift, the free pack that will give us a card of our tier. Now, with that said, to your lower tier players, here's a tip. I think most of you know this, but if you don't, just in case, do whatever you can right now from now until tomorrow to try and move up. Whether you're in the Neon tier, Vanguard tier, Primal tier, Nightmare, doesn't matter. Try and move up a tier. If you've got a card or two that you haven't pro'd yet or maxed out yet that'll make your top 8 and send you, let's say, from Primal to Vanguard, do it now. Now's the time to do it. You've even got the Rumble mode to train a bunch of cards at the same time in a quick fashion. Do it so you move up, so the card that you get from that free pack is a card of the next tier instead of the tier that you're currently in. You want to get the strongest possible reward from that, especially with WrestleMania 36 around the corner. And speaking of packs and tiers, here's another disclaimer or tip to anybody that's not in the Rumble tier right now. Do not, if you haven't already, do not go ahead and open up the Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan quest pack right now. Wait, because what it looks like is every single Rumble player that's opened it up has gotten the Rumble card, aka Hulk Hogan, out of it, and every single Vanguard player gets the Vanguard, the Andre the Giant card out of it. So if you want the best possible reward from it, you want to go ahead and wait to open it up. So my tip to you is try and move up, redeem the pack that you get tomorrow. Hopefully that'll help out your top 8, and then once you make it in the Rumble tier, you can go ahead and open this up. If this is like any of the other packs, even after the 4 days are expired, as long as you've completed the quest, it should be in your mailbox. But if you don't want to risk that, then just wait 4 days, maybe you make it in the Rumble by that time. Now, there is an exception where I'd go ahead and actually redeem it if I'm not in the Rumble tier, and that's if I've already got an Andre the Giant card, and this would be a pro that would send me in the Rumble tier. In that case, I'd open it up right now, pro that card, make it in the Rumble tier, so tomorrow, when we get that free pack, you get a Rumble card out of it. But anyways, enough about that. In the last video, I said this. And what's most likely going to be the last ring domination before the WrestleMania 36 tier arrives is here, and it's for a Daniel Bryan event card. And guess what Supercard announces today? For completing the 4th milestone, which was, by the way, just play 1 TBG match, the entire player base. Not everybody needs to play 1 TBG match, just 1 player needed to do that, so obviously that got completed instantly. And for that, the rewards we're getting are number 1, a Voyage to WrestleMania card back, but most importantly, for the very first time in Supercard history, we're getting a 3rd event for the same event card. That means we'll be able to get 3 of these Daniel Bryan event cards for the first time. Triple events, triple event card, which also means this will be the first event card that he can actually fortify, which means if you get all 3, especially a full heroic Daniel Bryan, and then you fortify it, this will be one of the top Royal Rumble or just event cards, period, in the game. For the simple fact that you can fortify it, which is going to go ahead and boost up its stats. Now, is it going to be stronger than Joe or number 1 last man standing Braun Strowman or Alexa Bliss? I don't know, but it's going to be above Seth Rollins and John Morrison. Now, what this also means is this is a great opportunity for those of you who don't have the best Road to Glory decks to go ahead and get your first event pro, at least from the Rumble tier, because if you got the Daniel Bryan from Ring Domination, you can just go ahead, skip Road to Glory, and get the second one from the other Ring Domination, which is oddly gonna be on Monday, and I say this because Monday is the day where we have the team events, and since we just had Team Ring Domination, this would mean on Monday, if they go ahead and keep the regular schedule on, we would have a Team Road to Glory at the same time we have a single event of Flash Ring Domination. So it'll be interesting to see on Monday if they go through with having a team event or if they skip it for a week. I don't know, guess we'll have to wait and see for that. And I know a bunch of people are wondering if there's going to be a heroic side to this second Ring Domination. I don't see why not, there's probably going to be one. But now to address some comments in the comment section that I see pop up pretty much every single time I mention improving my Women's Giants Unleashed deck. People go, hey, you do need to know, or you do know that you don't need to improve your Women's Giants Unleashed deck to get the top card. It doesn't need to be in the Rumble tier to get the Rumble event card. All you need to do is have your top 8 be in the top tier, aka the Rumble tier in this case. I know that. Trust me, people let me know right away the first time I tried to go for the Giants Unleashed card, aka Drew McIntyre. The reason why I'm looking to improve this deck in preparation for the event is to get the card quicker, because there's a big difference between having a primal deck in the mode and a top tier deck. The top tier deck is going to gather more points and get the card quicker and easier, so that's why I'm trying to get it up as high as possible before the event comes up. Not because I think that it needs to be in the Rumble tier for me to qualify for the card in the first place. I know that. So, hopefully that answers those comments, although there's probably going to be some new people coming in who are going to go ahead and point that out once again whenever I mention improving the deck. But anyway, speaking of that, let's go ahead and improve this once again. It's currently in Primal Plus, and here's the deal, man. I've got a Pro Rhea Ripley. I've got a second one, but I'm looking at the quickest way to improve it right now for the video, and that would be to go ahead and level up this Io Shirai card, or actually even better, just go ahead and level up the second Carmella that I've got because she's a pro. So this is what it's looking like right now. Let's go ahead and level up this Carmella. Thankfully, still got a bunch of maxed out Primal Pros to feed her, but I still don't like the fact that it takes more to max out a Vanguard than it does a Rumble card. Let's feed her Cesaro. It's going to send her to 88, I think. No, 82. Actually lower than I thought. Okay, anyways, let's see the deck now and where it's at. Primal Plus Plus maybe? Yeah, Primal Plus Plus, but I'm trying to get to that Vanguard in this episode. Can we go ahead and do it? You know what? Let's go ahead and try and do it right now. So what I'm going to do is, hey, this Rhea Ripley, this second one, she's got all the matches played. Actually, both of them do. So I'm going to go ahead and max her out and try and pro Rhea right now. You know what, I'm just gonna feed her a second maxed out Primal Pro and 88, man, 2 Primal Pros, only level 88. Okay, level 100, there we go, and now they're both maxed out, so we can actually go ahead and pro them and combine, and there we go, Rhea Ripley has been pro'd. Primal Plus Plus, now let's see what happens when we go ahead and actually level her up. Gonna feed her, I think, what is my last maxed out Primal Pro. So that's going to be Roman Reigns. Let's go ahead, feed her that. And we're at, no, still Primal Plus Plus. Alright, whatever. But I did go ahead and pull a third Ronda Rousey, so we can go ahead and fortify her right now. That's going to improve the deck just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to do much in terms of improving the deck. There we go. Max out, fortified, level 1. Now, probably still going to be in a Primal Plus Plus. Yeah. You know what? I can't keep it like this. We gotta reach Vanguard in this episode, and the only reason why I'm not maxing out Sasha Banks right now is because I might pull another Right Blue Royal Rumble card, and if so, she replaced Sasha Banks, so I don't want to waste some cards on her right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and max out Carmella. We're just gonna go ahead and feed her this Nightmare Pro Mark Henry. I don't need him anymore, so there we go. Level 100, is that enough? Please be enough. There we go. Vanguard. Now we can go ahead and drop this and move on. But now on to much more important matters, and that is Booty Breaker. Let's go ahead, break some booties, and hopefully get further than last time. So, let's go ahead, start it off with a number 1, and there we go. Alright, we're good right off the bat. We move on to number 2. Let's move on to number 3. How about for this one, we'll go number 3. Alright. Man, what is up with this? The past 2-3 ones, it's ended at 2-3. It's been really bad. Okay, whatever. Give up. What was the card? A Titan card? Yeah, Titan card. Can I try again? Nope. 200. Alright. And I think that was the last opportunity to get Goldberg as well, so next time we try this, it'll be for a different event card. Speaking of which, for those of you who have played Booty Breaker and you haven't spent any credits, what's the furthest you've gotten? Somebody in the comment section said that they got to level 48, which isn't the last level, level 50, so at that point, if I'm that close, I think I'd actually use some credits, unless it's some crazy amount of credits that you'd need to spend at that point, but that close, I'd be pretty annoyed at losing at that point, actually more annoyed losing that close to losing at 2 or 3 like I have the past 2 or 3 ones that I've done. But anyways, ring domination update as far as personal progress goes. So in case you're wondering, I did go ahead and get the Daniel Bryan card from ring domination, but I didn't bother going for the heroic side. So I'm good with just the regular Daniel Bryan. I'm not even sure if I'm going to go for the heroic side on Road to Glory. Actually, definitely not on Road to Glory. possibly on the second Ring Domination, maybe not. And I went ahead and got another Royal Rumble poll recently within Ring Domination, and it ended up being another fortified card in Seth Rollins. So yo, not only has the Rumble tier been Pro City for me, but now it's starting to become Fortified City as well, where Ronda Rousey, Seth Rollins, and then next up, Daniel Bryan, the first ever Fortified event card. And you want to know the secret that's giving me all this luck? It's obviously the Team Deagle Discord. Go ahead, join it now.